So let's talk about some absolutes real quick. Not sure if it's going to be spoiler free, but if it is, ignore me. Ignore me. Ignore me. So, I've seen everybody do their reviews. Pretty much most of them, if not all of them, are spot on. Depends on what you want out of these books. I thought I dug the All In one was great. A great, starting for what's to come with all of these absolutes. When it came to Batman, my highlight of that is the, narration about Alfred and the relationship with Alfred being so, what's the word I want to say? It's like spy versus spy, the way it was on Mad TV. They're not friends. They're not even close to being anything close to what we know about, the regular Batman. So also the fact that this Batman was like an engineer, weaponry all around Gotham, basically turning it into his Batcave. The city is his Batcave. I thought was dope. Way different, and obviously not what we're used to. When it comes to the Wonder Woman, I thought the art was dope. I like her whole, backstory being born and raised in hell. The lasso of transmogrification is what I really look forward to with that. And I want to see how that plays out. In this first little arc, you saw what the toll it took on her trying to take on the role of like Medusa. It took Trevor to go ahead and save her and whatnot and get her back to reality. But I want to see more of that. I want to see how, depending on what form she takes and how hard it is to bring her back. I don't want it to be the same as Trevor every single time. I want to see that play out. Supes, man. What I got for Supes, the Clark Kent we know is really missing out from a suit like this. I like the suit that reacts to everything and it turns its cape. It's like the nanites that what is it? Iron Man had in the I think it may have been an Infinity War movie or whatever when it was just like crawling over his body. Like that cape is like the armor is like so protective and does a lot of things. Like I thought that was like epic. And don't get me started on his mom's, you know what I mean? Having the suit first and the whole sort of change up as far as how he came to Earth. That was awesome. My only questions for all of this though, as great as they are, how long is it gonna last? Secondly, what is the long game for Darkseid setting this up? Why is he setting up this whole new world full of heroes and stuff? He's a bad guy. What is the purpose of all of this? I'm loving it, but what's his purpose? Y'all let me know.